Ladies and gentlemen, and me, this is a black forest cobra of the species blah 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 and the subspecies blah blah blah. And look how handsome he is. Now, I'll tell you something about him. I know nothing about him. This is the first time we've really interacted. But I tell you what, when it comes to cobras, I do know a couple of things. You can do this, and they can't do anything. And you can do that, and you can do even that. In fact, you can do that. And there's nothing they can do about it. Kind of like with Billy Jack and that kick. Boop, boop, beetle, boop, boop. See? So, whether it's a hand or a hook, there's just some things they can't do. So, I don't want to scare this guy too much. Well, I don't want to scare him at all. He's my new baby. But, you see, there's some things because their fangs are up top and they bite down. What could they possibly do to you? Once you're here. Nothing. See? Good snake. Good snake. Who's a good boy? There's really nothing they can do. But I don't want to scare him. It actually does help. When you get behind their head, it's a funny thing. Because it's like they could almost... Are you opening your mouth? Are you going to open your mouth? Bite me. They can almost see you. It's a funny thing. When you're behind their head, they know... Excuse me. They know... Watch. Let's see if I can show you. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Without even you touching them. Hold on, I have an injured right arm. Let me try the left. Hold on a second. Boop, boop. Be nice. It's like they know before you're even there. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, his name is Hot Fudge. He's a black forest cobra. He's not Fudge, it's a different snake. He is a regular forest cobra. So he's not just a vulva. This is not Draconensis. Just different subspecies. But this guy has a really nice hood. Fudge has like half a hood. I know he feels a little bit inadequate because of it. But this guy, he's got the whole thing. Look at him. He's well endowed, huh? Look at that. Big black snake. Yeah. But you don't have to worry with cobras. They're easier than rattlesnakes. With the cobra, you can go like, boop, and they can't do anything about it. They just don't bend that way. My arm is hurt. It's going to be hard to control the hook. But look, sideways, same thing. They can't turn that way. They can turn, but not, like, they can't bend the hood. Same thing from here. And from up top, they can go forward this way. He just happens to not be doing it. So when they're straight up, like, whoop, so like that, he wasn't more than 90 degrees back. Once they're 90 degrees back, then your best bet would be to go from behind because they can't reach you. Whoop. There's nothing they can do. Nothing you can do. Boop, boop, beetle, boop, whoop. But when they're coming towards you, if they're more than 50% of the way there, well, there's a lot they could do. And that could be a real spoiler for you, But I don't want to trip them out. Thing is, sometimes it does help, believe it or not. If I'm just so injured, my arm is just hurt. Let me just see if I can show you what I mean. If you can get back there gently, without scaring them and without you being scared, sometimes you can sort of just guide them down to a place where they're less scared and less hooded. Right? It honestly hurts me so much. I just can't do it. I have 22 screws in my shoulder, and today it's been rough. Some days it's just worse than others, depending what I do with jiu-jitsu. In any case, you can sort of see he's lower, he's more chilled out, even the way I am. It's funny, once you understand their morphology, how they're built and what they can and can't do, just by guiding them into a certain position, it's like if you guide someone into a position where they're cowering down, they're more likely to be scared. You can sort of guide them into that. Then afterwards, the emotional feeling comes in. It's funny. Same with them. You get them low, suddenly he feels a little bit better. Because when they're up, they're saying, yo, look at me, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm hooded. Like a rattlesnake when they're shaking their tush, right? They're not just twerking and shaking that ass for you. They're saying, yo, I don't want to fight, man. Let's be cool. A snake will never go out of its way to hurt you or intimidate you or anything you. They just don't do that. That's people. Hey, easy, easy. Don't hurt yourself, buddy. All right. Shh. You gotta know your angles, though, too. Now, see how he's going like more than 50% back? You'd be okay. But once he's straight up, like once he is like 90 degrees up, even here, he could still sort of go. So you want him to go farther back. Right? And then once you're back there, there's nothing they can do. And they're all yours. Whoop, whoop, be doop, boop. Had he scooted under my arm like that, though, well, that wouldn't be fun at all. Anyway, I'm going with the name Hot Fudge unless you guys can do better. That's funny. We had 20 guys, and then once, poof, and then it went to 39. Introduce yourself, buddy. Hi, I'm Hot Fudge. I'm part of a long, intricate deal. Boop, boop. And just in case you didn't know, I pawned Fudge. Well, I traded Fudge for a radiator. I'll probably be getting him back in a month or so. I seen him the day before yesterday. He's still adorable and clumsy and half-hooded. But this was something that was happening before that. I started this deal before that. I didn't think it was going to end with Fudge not being here. But he's a different kind of a cobra also. This is a black forest cobra. And Fudge is not. He's a brown forest cobra. They do look a lot alike, don't they? Like their eyes, baby cobras have these big, giant eyes. He has a much bigger hood. Yeah, and he's cute. Look how he's going sideways. He knows. Yeah, I see you. I see what you're doing, too. Yeah, you're running to a foe. I get it. Ojay, ojay. Who's a good snake? Who's a good boy? Okay. Okay. You're okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I'll take care of you. Okay, baby. Okay. Shh. All right. All right. So I thought you might like to see him. And I hope y'all have a nice night. Be good.